everybody. So today we're going to read a story that is one of my very favorites. It's called The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. Have you guys ever seen a caterpillar before? Okay, so before we read this story, we're going to do an activity after where we need to know the beginning. Can you say beginning, middle, and the end of the story? So the beginning of the story is where the story starts. So what happens at the very start of the story, that's what the beginning is. The middle is the main part of the story. That's where everything happens. And the end of the story is when the story is over and it finishes. Okay, so we're going to read this book, and I want you to be thinking while we read. I wonder what the beginning of the story is, what the middle of the story is, and what the end of the story is. Okay. All right. In the light of the moon lay a little egg on a leaf. Can you guys see the egg? It's really little. It's laying right there. On Sunday morning, the warm sun came up and pop! Out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. Do you see him? Look at how little he is. You can barely see him on the page. He started to look for some food. On Monday, he ate through, can you count with me? 1 apple. And he was still hungry. On Tuesday, let's count together. He ate through 1, 2 pears. And he was still hungry. On Wednesday, let's count. He ate through 1, 2, 3 plums. And he was still hungry. On Thursday, he ate through 1, 2, 3, 4 strawberries, and he was still hungry. On Friday, he ate through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 oranges, and he was still hungry. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Look at all this. On Saturday, he ate through 1 piece of chocolate cake, 1 ice cream cone, 1 pickle, 1 slice of Swiss cheese, 1 salami, 1 lollipop, 1 piece of cherry pie, 1 sausage, 1 cupcake, and 1 slice of watermelon. And that night, he had a tummy ache. I don't know about you guys, but I would have had a tummy ache. Can you guys? Whew, I don't know about you, but have you guys ever had any of these foods? I've had probably all of this before, and I don't think that a piece of cheese and sausage mixed with a cherry pie, I would have had a tummy ache too. Yeah, I would have had a tummy ache too. Oh, good. The next day was Sunday again, and the caterpillar ate through 1 nice green leaf. And after that, he felt much better, probably because that's a lot healthier for him, huh? You see that? All right, I wonder what's going to happen next. Oh my goodness, guys, look. Now he wasn't hungry anymore, and he wasn't little anymore either. He was a big, fat caterpillar. Look. He barely fills up the page. Or he fills up the whole page, doesn't he? Isn't that crazy? Let's flip back here to the beginning of the story. Whenever he was first hatched on Sunday morning. Look, remember how little he was? We could barely even see him on the page. And now he barely fits on the page because he's so big and fat. He built a small house called a cocoon around him. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. And then he nibbled a hole in the cocoon. He pushed his way out. What do you think is going to happen? He was a beautiful butterfly. Wow, that is so pretty. Can any of you tell me what colors you see? Yeah, purple, red, yellow. What about shapes? Can you see any specific shape in his wings? Some circles, some ovals, maybe some squares and rectangles. And that's the end of our story. So now we're going to do an activity that I don't have with me. So we're going to pretend. The end.